So after watching this most recent episode of Lafwell and his shenanigans, for me, I had to zoom into his face, guys. Look at his face. While everybody is screaming, going crazy around him, look at his face. This man is either on drugs or somebody dreads him. He does not look normal at all. Like, to bring a woman into your marital home and cause this level of destruction because your wife did not apologize to you. You're disgracing yourself, bringing in that thing. Because let's be clear, if it's down to respect, that thing right there is disrespectful. She disrespected his uncle, disrespected the pastor. She like, Bridget is out of control. I will not make any excuses for her behavior, but her behavior is channeled toward Lafwell and Lafwell only. She does not disrespect his uncle in that capacity. She does not disrespect the pastor in that capacity. The way her disrespect comes across is because she's just doing too much at a time where people just don't want to do all of that. But her energy is always transferred to Lafwell. This side chick right here, if you think Bridget is bad, just wait on it. If this is how she's starting off, what do you think she's going to do later? But most importantly, it was one part where, and I need to find it to see if I could just play it real quick. But it was one part where the girl said when he came to me, he didn't have a ring on his finger. Okay, well, this is where you're telling on yourself, stupid girl. When he came to you, he didn't have a ring on his finger, but you came to their wedding. So that tells you that he's been cheating on Bridget before all of this even started. So the reason why I zoomed in on his face and I said it's either he's been jazzed or he's been drugged. But the most important key point about this is this woman would have never had a chance to jazz him if he wasn't already cheating on Bridget before all of this happened. This man is diabolical. This man is sick in the head. And it was also another part where Bridget said they were making noise in the room trying to make me go crazy. So you mean to tell me you're having intercourse with this woman and you're having this woman be loud enough to where your wife can hear it? This is why I know, for me, no matter how crazy Lafwell tries to make Bridget out to be, she's not crazy enough. Okay? Let me tell you something. She's not crazy enough. Because if she was truly crazy, he would have never had the opportunity to even bring that woman through that door. Because let me tell you, when you have actually met crazy, that house would have been burnt down before I sit there and listen to my husband have intercourse with another woman in the next room. That house would have been sitting on ashes. Excuse me? There's no way you fear your wife, because if you feared your wife, you wouldn't do stuff like this. Because a woman that is truly crazy, a woman that will truly take it there, her brain will not be able to compute what you're doing. Everybody in that house, God forbid, but at this point, everybody in this house would have been seriously injured by now. There's no way that woman would have been in my house after 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Because the only way she would have been in my house is if you would have knocked me out unconscious, okay? Because no matter how crazy you want to make Bridget out to be, she's not crazy enough for a man to be going this far. But let's really break down what happened. This man woke up one day and called her a financial mistake. Why? Nothing is making sense. Why is she a financial mistake? Then she slapped him while he was watching the video. But before she slapped him, he made it clear that he didn't want the marriage anymore. Now he wants to deflect it on him slapping her. This is classic narcissist behavior. This man has something that he's hiding, and it's going to come out eventually. It's already coming out. If he was cheating on Bridget with that thing right there, that ugly thing right there, this desperate thing right there, who else could he have been cheating on her with? This man is shameless. This man is disgusting. But because of how his face is looking, I feel like he's been judged. Because none of this is making sense. You want a divorce. Why? For an apology? Okay, your wife slapped you. Let's even go down the road of, even though he said he wanted a divorce before the wife even slapped him, but let's go down the road of he wants a divorce because his wife slapped him. Is that a good reason to get divorced? Huh? And now, because she won't apologize, you bring another woman into your house to impregnate her? What kind of man does things like that? Forget man or woman. What rational adult thinks like that? But one thing I know for sure and two things for certain is if Bridget would have been doing, like, that's how, she's going to be the bad guy either way. Because if she would have been doing what Lafwell is doing, everybody would be lashing her, bashing her. If she would have brought a man into that house to sleep in their bed and have intercourse with that man loud enough for Lafwell to hear it, that man would be boiled up in a corner crying. But the difference is, and this is what I do respect about Bridget, yes, she has her ways. She has anger. Okay, whatever. That's her anger. But she refuses to stoop herself so low to do what he's doing. And yes, Bridget is angry, but nobody is acknowledging where she's still maintaining, even though she's upset and she's screaming at him, she's hitting him. That's because she's hurt. She is still maintaining a level of respect for him by going to get her father, going to get her uncle, going to get the pastor, going to get Junior, even after you've already brought a harlot into your home. At this point, if she wanted to get even, she could easily go get another man, bring him in there to fight him the same way this man brought a random woman to fight his wife. What I will say about Bridget is you do way too much in situations where it's not even called for. Even if he woke up one day, said he wanted a divorce, and called you a financial mistake, you did not have to go on such a crazy tirade. It was too much. You are challenging your husband as if you're a man that can physically overpower him. If he turns around and punches you, it's over for you. He is showing some level of restraint, a huge level of restraint. You've broken so many of his things. And if he were to do to you physically what you're doing to him, you would not like it. He would then be a woman beater. So that part I do not respect. But where he thinks it's okay to bring a woman into the house to fight you, a man should just leave. That woman is not respecting you. Leave. Simple. And as for the side chick, you desperate thing, you are just disgusting. You are a disgrace to womanhood. Women like you are a disgrace. Women like you are why men refuse to do better. You are a disgrace. To think that you came to their wedding and you're now in this woman's house fighting her for her husband, that you sat in the audience and watched her marry. It wasn't you that he married. It was her. What type of person can you be to display such actions? And she's enjoying it. The smile on her face every time Bridget gets upset. Like, you can tell, for me, it's obvious that he's always had relations with this woman since he met her. Even when he introduced her as his friend, he was having relations with her. She sat in that audience upset that it wasn't her that he was getting married to. And all the while, he continued to cheat on Bridget with this woman. Because I truly believe she jazzed him. But the only way she would have had an opportunity to do so is if he was still sleeping with her after he got married. I want y'all to listen to this part where Bridget mentions that they were doing stuff in the room really loud to get a reaction out of her. And I want you to see this woman's reaction once Bridget says it.
Last night I did not hear what in the house. This were making noise in the room. You think I don't want to get to me? You are fooling yourself. If you like, don't have 360. She will not have a baby.
Shut nonsense,
Rubbish.
Shut nonsense. Okay. So when they catch you, bro.
See, look at this shameless idiot. She's smiling, she's laughing, she's enjoying this. As stupid as she looks, she is enjoying this. Like, women like her are sick in the head. But yes, please, these fans, fans can be dangerous. They could be a gift and a curse. These fans claim to care about him, but do you not see this man's face? Do they not see that he just doesn't look normal? Like, look at how he's looking, like, his eyes, like, something does not look right about him. Like, it just looks like he's not even there. Like, he's looking at you, but he's not looking at you. But I watch other content creators that, solve problems for people. And I see that their fans tell their opinion, basically. Like, they're going to speak their opinion, whether it's in their favor or whether it's not in their favor. And whether the content creator agrees with them or not, they're just open to criticism, right? But what I'm seeing with his fan base is that no matter what he does, he's right. And those type of fan bases are dangerous. If you don't have a fan base to tell you, like, hey, this is not cool, then there's nothing keeping you in check, because he turns this YouTube on so that he can weaponize his fans against his wife, the same way he's bringing a woman into the house to weaponize against his wife. But yeah, I just had to do this video because these are the two most shameless people I've ever seen in my life, especially that woman. She is just irritating me, because it's like, how do you find peace? How are you comfortable going in this woman's home? You're not scared. You don't feel like something is you enjoy this. But again, that's why I say Bridget is not crazy enough. No matter how crazy he wants to make her seem, she's not crazy enough. Because a real crazy woman, that woman wouldn't still be in that house. And if she was still in that house, she wouldn't be okay. It would be because she wasn't able to leave that house, because she didn't leave the house. Okay? So as crazy as he tries to make Bridget seem, she's not crazy enough. Especially to sit back. Y'all heard the clip that I just played. She said they were in the room doing stuff. Please. Even me, myself. What Bridget did would have been nothing compared to what I would have done if excuse me? What type of trauma are you trying to put her through? All of this because you want an apology? No, you want to break her into submission. That's what that is. You feel that she is too strong and you want to break her into submission. But there's different ways to get your woman to realize where you're coming from. And this right here is not going to lead to anything but destruction. And lastly, pastor. What are you waiting for to pray? Like, what are you waiting for to pray? I've watched situations like when those two sisters were dealing with the same man because the uncle was putting juju on them. It was nothing but chaos going on in that room, and you still prayed over that girl. So what is holding you up from praying over these people and seeing what you need to see? Because at this point, I am hoping this man has been jazzed. Because if he hasn't been jazzed, I'm sorry, Bridget, but you need to leave this marriage.